Shane Mosley Jr. defeats Gabriel Rosado in a minor upset via majority decision. One judge had it 98-92, the other judge had it 97-93, and I don't have any problem with those two scorecards, but the third judge had it 95-95. And me, all you guys know me, I'm a big Rosado fan. I can't see how Rosado won more than 3 rounds in that fight. I tweeted out right after the fight concluded, anywhere between 99-91 to 97-93, I'm perfectly fine with. But 95-95, that's mad. I'm not going to lie. Mosley, from the beginning, showed a very, very hard, snappy jab. I thought in round 2, Rosado hurt Mosley. That was the only clear Rosado round, in my opinion. I thought he hurt Mosley once to the body and once to the head. And I believe around 4, Rosado goes out and hurts Mosley with a left hook. Then he gets hurt by a huge right uppercut that had him wobbled for that round. And for the round after that was a hard right uppercut. Then I think round 6 was a closer round. Then after that, Mosley got to rhythm. He even hurt Rosado very badly in the last minute of the 10th round. But Rosado just went back and started fighting back. Very hard guy to make him stop fighting back, man. Rosado has heart, has balls, but Mosley clearly won that fight. I'd have to give it to him 9 rounds to 1, 8 rounds to 2. At most, if I'm being completely generous to Rosado, it was 7 rounds to 3. But that's it. Now, I'm going to speak on a couple of fights that happened on the undercard. One fight happened in the preliminary fights. Patrick Teixeira, former WBO light middleweight champion, was disqualified tonight. It was crazy, in my opinion. Crazy, absolutely crazy. He was disqualified for what? That guy turned around. And after that guy turned around, he hit him on the back of the head, which usually happens. And that guy really overplayed the punch that was on the back of the head, acted like he was dying. And the referee disqualified Patrick Teixeira against an unknown fighter with more losses than wins. Did not make sense to me. You disqualify a champion. In that scenario, it blew my mind. It really did. It blew my mind. And then the female fight, I don't know their names. Don't hate on me. But 2 judges had that fight 10-0 for the A-side fighter. Now, a lot of people be like, why don't people like female boxing? Because over there, robberies are 1,000,000 times worse than they are in male boxing, if you can believe that. You know how many times I've watched Katie Taylor and I thought she lost that fight? You know how many times I think I've seen 2 fights for Ebony Bridges where she lost and they give it to her. It's just bullshit. Any semi-known female fighter would never lose a fight. And it's only 2-minute rounds. It's hard for them to differentiate from themselves. And the rightful winner never gets the decision. It's just bullshit. They don't get it. They'll never get it. And if it's always robberies, you're going to get turned off. Like here in boxing, male boxing, we're already addicted to that. We're not going to leave it. But female boxing, man, it's a new thing. If you guys don't show us something that we don't see in male boxing, because they don't have power like male boxers. And it's all on skill. And if there's skill, it doesn't matter either because the rightful winner is never going to get the victory. It won't matter either. Like the girl that won the fight, she was shocked she won the fight. She was crying after the fight. And 2 judges gave it to her 10 rounds to 0. Just bizarre. Now, this fight is titled Gabriel Rosado versus Shane Mosley Jr. post-fight reaction. I think Shane Mosley Jr. could be a future opponent for Jaime Munguia. And Gabriel Rosado, he has a long way back. Because he lost to a C-level, C-plus level fighter. He's no longer in that B-minus, B-level fighter bracket. He just isn't. So it's a long way back. That's my thoughts. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And Sadiq Boxing out.